Hello there! As you probably noticed, this is not where I usually make my videos. I'll let you know why in just a moment. Welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection. This is episode 204. Does anyone have a Bacta tank? And some buys from Facebook Marketplace. If you've been following my channel lately, you've noticed for the last couple of weeks, I haven't placed any videos. And the reason for it is, about 3 weeks ago, I had a mishap. I was walking off a deck, and on the very last step before the ground, my foot slipped off the step and down to the ground I went. Unfortunately, I broke my leg. So, my usual place where I film is in the basement of the house. Well, at the moment, I can't get in the basement. So we're gonna try a different room here today. And I would guess my lightsabers are gonna go off on their own in a little bit here. So we'll see how long they last. So that's the reason I haven't been placing videos. I'm hoping to get back into it if this works out and everybody is okay with this for at least another month or so. Then we can get back to the other place. So if you don't mind this, we'll keep working on it. But for now, I have some Facebook Marketplace buys that I'd like to show you. In fact, I bought these last summer along with some other stuff that I've already shown you, and there's even more stuff yet. I got a pretty big supply of stuff there. But I thought, well, this is an easy one to get, and this was upstairs here on the main floor, so I was able to get it. The first thing I'd like to show you is this tin bucket. And there went that one. This was actually full of Fritos corn chips or potato chips or something. If we look at the bottom here, it just says Frito-Lay cheddar flavored potato snacks. Ruffles were in this one. There were 3 of these buckets that were put out at that time, and this was about the time that the prequels were out. This happens to be bucket number 3 of 3. And as we can see, it has C-3PO, R2-D2, and a clone trooper that are featured on here, along with a few other little scenes that you can see around here. It's actually a very nice bucket. I do like this. Does it have anything in it yet? Unfortunately, no, they're all gone. You don't want to keep food in these things forever. So you open it up, you eat the food, and you keep the package. So like I said, this is number 3 of 3. I also have the first one of the 3, number 1 of 3, which features Anakin and Darth Vader and teenage Anakin. And as you can see with the other ones, there again, some very nice scenes from the movie to go along with the main character that they're featuring here. Padme down on the bottom there. This one is number 1 of 3. Unfortunately, I do not have the second. So I'm missing 1 of the 3. Got 1 of 3, missing number 2. This one does have some stuff in it. So we're gonna find out what's in here, and I can tell you right offhand, it's pretty much Pez Dispensers and Burger King toys. So the first thing we have here is a bundle of Pez Dispensers, and these are all the same. And it happens to be General Grievous. So as you can see here, pretty good Pez dispenser when you look at it. Now, am I going to eat the candy? No, because I don't know how old this stuff is. And if this is from the prequel years, I'm not going to eat 15, 20-year-old candy. Nope, not going to happen. But it's kind of interesting because we have General Grievous here in a red package. We also have a blue package. And we have a green package. So, and I suppose that's easy enough because the packaging really doesn't say who's in it. So you can use any package to put around the thing. But we've got, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 General Grievous Pez dispensers. So let me put these away and we'll get on to the next one. The person who sold me these must have really liked the dark side, because this time we have a bunch of Pez dispensers that feature the Death Star. Hopefully you can see that fairly well. The Death Star is at the top of the Pez dispenser, and we have 6 of these, 4 of them in the red package, and 2 of them in the blue package. Unfortunately, no green packaging with this particular one. So there we go. We've got General Grievous, we've got the Death Star, and we have one other one. And this one is all by himself. And this one happens to be our favorite villain, or maybe second favorite villain, depending on your point of view. And that would be Emperor Palpatine. As you can see there, or Darth Sidious, however you want to call him. So, only one of him. So, got quite a few Pez's, but only 3 kinds of Pez's. We do have one other, kind of interesting here. We have some cardboard backs for Pez dispensers. 2 featuring C-3PO and Chewbacca, and 3 of them featuring Darth Vader and Stormtroopers. So, too bad we don't have the Pez dispensers for these. That would have been kind of a nice addition. We also have 1 box of Curad Bandages featuring Star Wars. And this one happens to have Jango Fett and the Clone Troopers on there. And I'm sure they're just regular, 30 assorted bandages. And as far as I don't know if you can see that decent, but the bandages do appear to have a Star Wars theme on them. So that's kind of nice. A few different sizes there and so forth, but here we go. You can kind of see what the different bandages look like. So, and I really like the front here because the front is actually a 3D hologram. I don't know if you can really see it very well. Oh, there, I guess you can see it a little bit. So, kind of a neat little thing. Now we've got some toys. First of all, we got one that is still wrapped up here. And these are from Star Wars, The Clone Wars. And the very first one here is Asajj Ventress, which is basically a big head on a small ship. So kind of a neat little toy for the kiddos who are playing around with Star Wars stuff at that time. And this, of course, is from The Clone Wars. And I take it back. These are not Burger King. This is McDonald's. I just noticed we got a Happy Meal logo on the corner there. So I was wrong. So we got Asajj Ventress. We also have a Clone Trooper. And now we can see, now that it's out of the bag, these are actually bobbleheads. So we have a big head on a small ship. And as you can see, the head shakes around quite nicely. Not quite the quality of Funko, but still kind of cute. The next one we have is General Grievous. And as you can see, we've got the big head again. Small ship that he's on, nothing overly fancy. What do you expect for a Happy Meal? But here he's holding 2 green lightsabers as he's flying his ship. Got a very long neck on that one. Okay, the next bobblehead we have is Obi-Wan Kenobi in his little Jedi Interceptor here. There again, big head, small ship. But for a Happy Meal, hey, it actually looks pretty good. What do you think? Now the last 3 that are here are not bobbleheads, so these must have been from a different promotion that Burger King had, McDonald's had. The first one of these is Chewbacca. And as we can see, big head again, small ship, but these heads don't move. They're on there hard. Now, they do have little wheels on the bottom, just like these also had little wheels on the bottom, so you could drive them around. But one thing that caught my attention with these is it almost looks like you could put something in the front here. There's kind of an opening there for something to fit in. And I don't have anything in the pail to fit in here. So if you know, can you tell me, leave a comment, was there something that actually fit in here and maybe shot out or something? Although I'm not really seeing a trigger mechanism on this anywhere. I'm not exactly sure how this would have worked. But anyway, we have Chewbacca. We also have Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing fighter. And pretty neat little toy, especially for the young crowd, the younglings, you know. And there again, as we can see, he's got kind of an opening there in the front of the X-Wing. And that's why I'm thinking, okay, was there something that goes in there? Well, there's two of them. We've got Chewbacca, we've got Luke. We got to have at least one bad guy, right? Well, we're going to go for the sequel for the bad guy, and that would be Kylo Ren. And there again, as you can see, he's flying his own ship, but we've got that opening again in there. Head is hard again, does not bobble. But again, for a Happy Meal, this is actually a fairly big toy and a fairly decent toy. So out of that promotion, I've got 3 that came with this particular Facebook Marketplace buy. What do you think? Those are all I have in the bucket here. Or the tin, whatever you want to call it. So what do you think? What did you like better? Did you like the Pez Dispensers better? The Band-Aids? Or the McDonald's toys? Leave a comment and let me know. Also, let me know which ones you have. And of course, give me an answer to whether this opening here means something or not. Well, I gotta go see if I can find that Bacta tank that I've been looking for. If you know of one, leave a comment for there. I would really like to get this leg healed up so I can walk on it again decent. Right now I'm using crutches to get around. But, hey, at least it wasn't worse. I didn't need surgery, so that's a good thing. Well, thanks for watching and sticking with me, even though I haven't placed anything for the last couple of weeks. I am still around. I do plan on making more videos, so don't forget about me. I'll be here. Until next time, may the force be with you and keep collecting.